Welcome to this 10-minute beginner lower body strength building workout. Now this workout consists of a series of fundamental exercises to start building up your lower body strength, along with a variety of simple cardio moves sprinkled in there to keep you on your toes. No cheesy pun intended. Now with all that said, let's get started with a simple warm-up before we start the clock for 10 minutes of leg strengthening fun. All right, we got 60 seconds. Get started here, lower body today. So now we're just gonna loosen up because we're gonna be doing a bunch of lower body strength training, getting your foundation set in this 10 minutes. And then there's gonna be a mixture of strength moves, some more dynamic moves, and of course I'm gonna throw in a little, sprinkle in some cardio there for you to keep your heart rate up, give your legs, that chance to kind of chill for a second, and make your heart do a little bit of work in between. So we got 26, I don't know why I'm just running. Let's do some actual stretching here. We're gonna be doing some squats today. So let's do a couple, you can go low if you have to, do a couple squats. And I'm gonna go a little side to side, just like so. Maybe one good one of those, 60 seconds. All right, or 60, we got 4 seconds left here. And now we're gonna start off with good mornings, working the hamstrings. Now for this, put your arms behind your head like this, so. Back straight and just lean forward. Try to make a nice ramp. Now if you have, this is gonna be working your hamstrings. Go down slow, you'll really feel it once you start getting down low here, but you wanna keep your legs straight. Don't bend your knees too much. And just keep going forward. You can also do this if that's too hard for your hands, right? Behind your back, and we're just working them hamstrings. Oh, look at that, there's the bell. Next up, we're resting here, 15 seconds. Feel free to just keep going through the rest if you want as you progress through these workouts. We're just gonna do 30 seconds of bodyweight squats for this one. Now this is one of the most core. I just keep my hands forward, put the weight in your heels when you go down. You don't have to go down you don't have to touch your butt to the floor here. We're just going, try to keep, maybe stop on your thighs, I guess you want to call it, are 90 degrees, and just squat. Squeeze your butt as you come up. Work slowly if this is your first time, just get your form. I'm keeping my hands straight out, and keep your back straight, weight in the heels, my knees are popping, and oh, here comes jumping jacks for 20 seconds. Told you I'd sprinkle in some cardio in here. Go at your own pace, remember. If you want to modify. If you want to go slow, go slow. Get started. We're building up some good habits today, building up a good routine, all right? 2 seconds, now we're gonna rest. Then we're gonna go into some lunge pulses. Now we're gonna start on our left leg. You can start on your right if you want to. Do what you wanna do. I'm gonna go down into a lunge, just like so. You wanna keep this 90 degrees and keep your knee at your heel and just pulse it out. You can do whatever you want with your hands. You can clap if you're happy, like the song, or you can prayer stance, whatever you want to do. This actually also feels good in the hip stretching, but go as fast as you want, pulse it out, right? Pulse, pulse. If you have a rock, you can pick up a rock. Oh, now we're switching over to the right, just like so. Pulsing it. Now remember, you want to keep your knee in line with your heel. You don't want to go forward as much as possible. I hope I'm not. And just pulsing it out. After this, we're gonna do some running in place. So now I'm just pulsing it like a beast. Pulse, 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 and run directly. All right, so that was a nice variation of the lunge. It's not gonna put too much pressure on your knee because we're pulsing, right? Low impact, that's all right. It's good to reduce the injuries when you're first getting started. You don't want to hurt yourself. You want to strengthen yourself. All right, so here we're going to be doing wide squat calf raises. I hear an interesting sound back there. All right, so you just want to get into a wide stance, a little bit wider than hips, and you're just going to do a squat. I'll touch the ground and toes up and reach up. So squat on your toes, reach up. Squat on your toes, reach up. Now we're keeping our back straight as we did, and reach up, engage those quads. What am I doing? Calves. It's early. I woke up early. All right, so squat touch, reach up and on your toes. You don't have to reach up, you can just focus on this, right? Engage them calves. Squat, glute, calf, glute, calf, glute, calves. And then after this, we're just gonna rest. Boom. Now this next one here, step back lunges. We're gonna be doing that. We're not gonna be alternating. I find it's a little more challenging to stick with one leg, 30 seconds, step back lunge. So basically, step back, lunge, up. Try just to touch or tap. Tap on the way up, you know? You don't need to rest here. Not yet, at least. Back, tap, staying. I'm staying on my left leg. You could be on your right. If so, what are you doing? I didn't tell you to go on your right, nor did I tell you to go on your left, so I can't blame you. All right, so left. I like doing these Superman arms, I don't know why. Just feels right. Now we're going to our other leg. Right, and again, keep your, when you're doing a lunge, try to keep your knee in line with your heels, not too forward. I might be failing a little bit, but I keep it in mind. You don't have to do it perfectly, but keep in mind what you're doing. There you go, just tapping, just lunging, doing what we can, making it work, making it happen. Then we're going into good old skip jumps. This one, you're just skipping and jumping. Knee up with a little skip. It's like running in place with a skip. And this way you're kind of giving your calf an extra chance to engage, using those muscles a little bit more, different variety, triggering some different neurons this time. Resting, and now we're gonna do a good old lying hip raise. Now this is a great one, especially if you're new. So you wanna lay on your back, plant your feet on the floor, arms to your side, and you're just squeezing them glutes, raising them hips. Down, up, down, up. Make sure not just to do a motion, but when you're up here, engage your core and squeeze your glutes. That's what you want to do. If you get advanced, you can do this with one leg at a time, but you're really just doing this, building up some good core strength, glute strength. We got 10 seconds left. Then we're gonna go into a good old rest. And if you want, you can even add a weight to your stomach, find another rock somewhere. I'm sure there's plenty around here. Add it, but that's a great one to get started. So rest. Now we're gonna do a wide, low squat walk forward and back. That's a mouthful, and it's gonna be a leg burner. So you wanna get wide, stay in your wide squat position, reach forward, and you're literally just taking 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 steps forward. I don't know how far I'm going, and then back. Staying in the low squat the entire time. I might just try to aim for the length of my mat here. Now this one may look silly, may look like, what are you doing, man? But hey, I'm burning out my legs here. This is a great one. All right, here we go. You know, I'm not really too orderly when I'm doing this. There we go, and jumping jacks. Oh, it's actually kind of hard to stand up after that. I felt some resistance there. All right, good. Jumping jacks, and then we're gonna go into a rest, and then I'll explain the next move. How's your lower body feeling? Feeling like it's engaging? I think so. All right, so here we go. Low squat, alternate reverse lunges. What was that? Basically, we're just gonna be doing squat lunges. I don't know why I named it that. So, stay in a low squat, then you're gonna go back into a right lunge, squat, left lunge, squat, reverse. So right reverse, squat, left reverse. Whoa, there's a flying thing behind me. That's only cool. And we're keeping doing this. My goodness, I'm feeling this already. We're going, 10 more seconds. What's going on? Why did I do that? Okay, modify if you have to. Maybe just stick with a squat or a lunge, but do your best. You know, you're not just breezing through this, you're working. Side lunge to hip raise left. Okay, so this one's interesting. So you're gonna do a side to the left, and as you come, you're gonna push and raise your hip. You're really working. Now here's why I chose this move, and up. Because here you're gonna be working different muscles on the side squat. When you're up, you wanna hit those hip muscles. They're not significantly large. When you think of legs, you think your glutes, your calves, your quads, whatever, but these hip muscles, severely underworked, I find. I actually had some hip problems at one point, sore hips, and then these muscles were just underdeveloped compared to everything else. Kind of put things out of balance. So I was glad to take that knowledge and share it with you so you can begin your strength building by actually, you know, saying hello to these muscles, making them work, waking them up, setting yourself up to reduce injury, right? That's the whole point, building strength, not building injuries. So here we go. And we got a good old, 1 second left. Okay, squat pulse burnout. 20 seconds, stay low and pulse them squats. 20 seconds, burning it out. How are your legs feeling? How are your lower body? 10 minutes, it's already over. 5 seconds, already done. Just like so. Boom, finished. Congratulations, you have just completed this 10-minute lower body strength building workout. This concludes day 2 of this 5-day bodyweight workout series for complete beginners. Feel free to repeat this workout later if you so desire, or call it a day and rest up for day 3 of this series, which will be focused on cardio and core. You can find the link to that workout and more details on this entire series in the description below. Now, if you enjoyed this workout, I'd appreciate it if you would take the time to hit that like button, subscribe, or leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Good job today, and I'll see you again tomorrow in Cardio Core.